Am I? Oh,
Do you really want me to answer that?
not really, because I already know the answer. I am.
Welcome to today's episode where we troll Reddit threads looking for who is the biggest a-hole.
Nobody's beyond the biggest one.
This I know, but there are some stories on here that I have read that I think they might beat you.
I doubt
Well, only one way to find out is reading our first story.
it. Alrighty.
Am I the asshole for FaceTiming my husband so our toddler could talk to him during his brother's bachelor party? After my husband left for his brother's bachelor weekend trip, our son, who is 2, was very upset because he forgot to tell him that he loved him. I thought he would forget about it, and I did try to distract him, but he was crying for hours over it and was refusing to sleep, so I FaceTimed my husband in the hopes it would calm him down. I was planning for the call to be a quick 5 minutes, but they were talking for over an hour, and I could tell that the others were getting impatient. My brother-in-law texted me later on and was upset with me because I had called my husband. He said he was just asking me to give him one weekend of my husband's time, and if I needed help, I should ask his parents or get a nanny. He thinks I used my son as an excuse to check in on my husband, which annoyed me. So we had an argument through text because I told him I'd call my husband whenever I wanted to. Am I the asshole? Now, before you even answer, I have a response to say to this one. How to say you don't have kids without actually saying you don't have kids.
It seems like the brother has issues and he always has to have what he wants. And when you have a kid and you didn't say goodbye to him, then yeah, you just don't understand what a parent is. He's gonna have to get over it and grow the hell up. When he has a kid, he'll find out because you're gonna stop everything you do for your family and the partying and the going out and maybe you go fishing or you go hang out with your buddies. As soon as you get married and you have kids, it ends. It all goes bye bye.
Oh, I mean, you can go out and have fun, but I mean,
No, it really, you go to work and it just, you're normally with your family. You don't really have time for other people.
but you still have time to go out and hang out with your friends. Maybe not a week-long trip or whatever.
You don't
Like,
get to hang out every weekend.
right. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like,
You might do it once a month, 2 times a month, once every 2 months, but you don't have every weekend you're not going to go out with.
unless it's football season.
Football season, my family, me personally, because of me, my family hates football, so I say I gotta go. I get out of the house because y'all kick me out. My family kicks me out of the house on football season.
Which proves my point is you still get to get out of the house, though.
I didn't say, hey, I'm gonna go hang out here.
Yes,
No,
yes, you do.
no, my family kicks me out. Means I lose my TVs. Or they're just gonna drive me crazy. And when I'm watching sports, they want to talk to me and bother me in front of my sports. Over what? Nothing. Nothing. He just say, hey, can you change the channel? I don't want to watch it. So I have to leave the house.
Don't have to.
Yes, I do.
You can move.
Because it doesn't matter what room I go into, the kids will come in and change the channel on me.
Because that's what they do.
So he's going to realize that kids are going to run his life. And that's what happens. So cool to have kids. Never change it in the world, but they run your life.
All right. So anyway, a lot of people were just saying that the original poster wasn't the asshole, and I kind of agree with that. I think the brother-in-law is an asshole who doesn't have kids.
I think the brother-in-law is a little crybaby. He wants it all for himself, and he has to realize life does not revolve around him. Grow up. Get over it. Forget about it, Louie.
All right. For our next one, this is kind of a long one. Am I the asshole for calling my friend's proposal disrespectful? All right, so here's the deal. My friend, male 27, decided to proposed to his girlfriend of 3 years, Dina, female 26. The two met at a bar pre-COVID and were just chatting at first, but it quickly led to more, and eventually the two of them moved in together and discussed marriage. Personally, I think they're a great match, and my friend Steven has never been happier. He told me that he was planning to propose to Dina, and I was ecstatic. Well, the day the proposal hits, and I called Steven the next day, but he wasn't happy. He told me that Dina said no. I didn't say no, I said yes. So stop looking at me like that. I was shocked and asked if he knew why. He said that she didn't like how he proposed. Thoughts?
She didn't like how he proposed.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? She didn't like how he proposed.
Listen,
You don't know how he
I
proposed
don't
that.
know how he proposed, but there's no way he did anything like I did. Okay? For months, I gave her an empty box ring. For months. And just teased her. And then one day, she was at work. I go to her work. And without getting on my knee or nothing, I just said, here. And she said,
Are you?
how effing
No. I said, are you serious?
we handed you an empty box the last 2 months.
So?
So there wasn't a ring there. So when I gave you a ring, that should have meant, I'm serious.
No.
But if you really want to know who an asshole is, that would be me. I would have to say, on a proposal, I was the biggest asshole in the world.
And you're not getting any denial from me? Now that you heard a little how Jackass over here proposed to me.
Hold on. I said I was the biggest one of them all.
Yeah, but it was December 10th. His dad played Santa in the mall. Where did we go after I was done work? But to go get pictures done with his dad as Santa. So could he have proposed then on Santa's lap?
Yes, that would have been normal.
That would have been better.
My father was mad at me at the time because he wanted me to do it that way. And I just refused. I rebelled.
But you're over here like you're getting your hair cut because that's what I did. And in the middle of a haircut is when you pull out your hand from underneath the cape saying, here. Like,
Yeah, what's the problem? If you want a warm, heart, lovey-dovey thing,
I know you ain't the guy.
I ain't the guy for that.
All right.
I'm not warm. I'm not lovey-dovey. I don't do that.
All right. Let's get back to it.
What did he do? He ain't got nothing on me.
He said, now here's the thing. I know he was going to pop the question, but I didn't know how he was going to do it. He thought it would be romantic to propose at the place they met. Yes, a bar. No, you can't propose to me where we met because that would have been weird. Brother's house, drunk. Yeah, no. Anyway, already I could kind of see why she would not like that, but I decided to ask her privately because she and I have gotten to be close. She confided in me that it's because she told Steven multiple times that she didn't want to have a public proposal and that she was horrified he would do it at a bar of all places. Felt disrespected that he didn't accommodate that. I told Steven that his proposal was honestly disrespectful and seriously kind of messed up, to which he told me I was being insensitive a-hole and should be supportive as his friend rather than talking down on him, but I don't know if I'm wrong here. Am I the asshole for calling my friend's proposal disrespectful? Edit to clarify, I'm actually female for those saying him.
You're not disrespectful, but he should have any God-given right when he wants to do it. If he wants to do it on a yacht, if he wants to do it in the airport, whatever he wants to do it, he should be able to do it. Church, wherever he wants to do it, wherever he feels comfortable.
Yeah, but he's told her multiple times she didn't want it a certain way.
If you want to be married, you say yes. If you don't want to be married to him, you say no. Tough titty on that. So, no, he's not an asshole. She just spoiled and wants it her way. Well, life, guess what? Is never going to.
She is not spoiled. She didn't.
She's a spoiled person.
She did not want it done in a public setting.
Spoiled.
She could have pulled what you did. It was more of a personal setting because it was my workplace.
But it was public. You cut hair.
Yes.
You were getting her hair cut.
Yes, but at the time it wasn't even busy. So, I mean, she didn't want a grand gesture.
But she's in the wrong. She's not an asshole.
Who? You think the girlfriend's the problem?
Yep, she's a problem.
No, you are the problem.
She is the problem because she's spoiled and she wants it her way. She wants the scenery her way. She wants to have it in her mind when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and she wants to friggin' monetize it, how everything's going to go down. If he's going to use his right knee to go down, or is he going to use his left knee? She's trying to do all that. No. You get what you get.
No, she just didn't want it in a public setting.
Spoiled.
She just wanted it small and intimate.
To me, it's she's trying to run how he's going to ask her.
No.
That's what she did. I mean, no, that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion, you crazy woman. She's getting mad at me over here because I have an opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
My opinion is that lady, that girl, is trying to tell him how she wants it done.
You're, I think, taking it a little bit too far as you.
By the way, I'm an asshole, and I take everything too far.
I know this.
That's how I do things.
I know this.
There's no, you don't get a normal setting, high setting, and a low setting. No, you get it all high. I take everything way, way up and beyond.
Yes, I know this.
No.
We've been married so long, and we are opposites. Me, I'm shy, and I guess you could say I'm an introvert. I don't really like going out. Whereas you like speaking your mind and telling people how it is.
I'm a button pusher, and I want to push that button.
I know you're definitely a button pusher.
And I like it. Where they get so mad, you ever see when you get somebody so mad on the top of their head, they have this vein that sticks out? I think that shit's so funny. That's the button I want to push. I want to get them so mad at me that it drives them crazy. And when they really find out that's why I do it, it even gets them madder. We're getting off topic.
I know we're getting off topic. Anyway, so there was an update for this post. The update that said, for those who asked, the whole situation played out far differently than I expected. I didn't know that Stephen had a Reddit and he saw everything. All of this. He confronted me about it, and while he was pissed that I aired his dirty laundry, he did end up thanking me for posting it because it gave him a different perspective. As for their relationship, Dina and Stephen are still living together, sort of. Dina was upset over the whole event and has spent the past couple of days mostly at her parents' house and then working it out with Stephen at night. Dina said she is working on forgiving him, but mostly has been bothered that her wishes weren't met.
See what happens? See what happens? She tried to orchestrate how she was going to get proposed to. See, I already know what happened. I already know it. I'm like a genius. She is spoiled.
You are getting over the top. They are not engaged, and Dina has no plans for that anytime soon.
Because she's spoiled.
I did tell Stephen that if they stay together, I would help him plan a proposal in the future. The three of us live in Florida, and we're all relatively close to the beach. So I suggested to Stephen that next time he proposed, he'd do it in the evening at a beach or somewhere private without a lot of people or noise. Stephen also told Dina he is planning on returning the ring he bought and will be giving her some of the money to use for whatever she wants. I think he ordered flowers to be sent to her at work too, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess it all worked out in the end.
How'd it work out? Nobody said yes. They didn't get married. He gave her money because he felt bad that she was a spoiled little brat. Oh, he ain't going to do it my way? I'm not going to marry him. I'm going to stomp my feet. Oh, well.
All right. If you liked that episode, let us know what you think. Who's the bigger asshole?
By the way, it's me. I'll raise my hand on this one.
We are Opposites React, and we will see you in the next episode.